It's Wednesday, March the 3rd, and you're tuned in to the TNIAB podcast. I'm Vince.
I'm Anthony.
And this is the Geek Chic Culture Show. We talk about all the cool things in the whole wide world. It's March,
Ow.
and do you know what that means, Anthony?
No.
We're coming up on the pandemic anniversary.
Oh.
Aren't you excited? 1 whole year with our lovely friend,
Corona-chan.
Corona-chan.
So,
How you feeling about that? 1 whole year.
honestly, all right. Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I haven't been the best. Let's say, COVID. What am I trying to?
I don't even know what you're trying to say here.
Like the person who follows the COVID rules.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So you've been American.
I've been a little American.
Ah, okay.
Right? And I will say, like, I had a girlfriend last summer.
Yeah.
Even during the Rona. Right?
Yeah.
Still saw each other.
Yeah.
So, honestly, not that bad.
Mm.
And almost every other aspect of my life has improved.
Oh, wow.
Right? School's online. Grades
Yeah.
have never been higher.
Yeah.
I'm able to work from home.
Yeah.
I'm able to multitask more shit.
Okay.
And yeah, honestly, Corona-chan, it's mainly been a positive in my life.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right.
So, I'm kind of sad that
It's coming to an end?
she's kind of leaving. She's coming to an end, but
Don't jinx it.
hopefully one day there'll be a
rekindling?
of the romance, so to say.
She'll walk up back into your life when you
Yeah.
least expect it.
Yeah.
You're going to be on a subway train in Hokkaido, and suddenly...
Yeah, just
What's up?
bam. Sup, cutie.
Didn't think I'd see you here.
Haven't seen you in a bit. Haven't seen you in a minute.
Damn.
And then she could just lull me gently into that sweet good night.
Yeah, she will. She'll take you
Hopefully.
away once more.
One day.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I'm glad you had a positive outlook.
Yeah,
That's good.
it's not so bad.
That's good. Well,
Also,
great.
it turns out
Yes.
being American with the rules,
Hmm.
not as bad if everyone else is doing their part.
Wow.
As long as everyone else is doing their part, I can afford to just kind of bend the rules a little bit.
They say there is always the 10%.
Yeah.
Who does that? Like, isn't that how Japan's whole economy is structured? 95% of us do the right thing to make up for the 5% who don't.
Yeah.
Like, that's why the honesty rule works there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sometimes I just want to take advantage of that fact.
Okay. Fair enough. I'm not gonna argue against you.
I've been following the rules all my life.
All right. Are you updating your Windows again?
No, sorry, my speaker was just on.
Oh, okay.
I read one of the questions coming up, so
Okay.
I was pulling up an Excel sheet.
All right. Speaking of questions, let's start with a question to chew on.
So,
Paul writes in a total of 6 questions this week.
wait, hold on.
What?
Are you gonna miss Corona-chan?
Why?
Are you? I need your side of the story.
No.
No. You want to go outside and go biking?
Peace out.
You want to be part of that office life?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I do.
All right.
I miss my commute.
All right.
I miss my working in an office.
Okay.
I miss being part of a world greater than myself.
That's overrated.
Don't get me wrong. Working at home, saving money, and just being able to sleep in, and like I'll be real. My commute costs a year are about $4,000.
Damn.
But I've just put that all into other cool shit I want to buy.
Hell yeah. That's what you got to do.
And that's what I've been doing. And it's cool. But it's it's been a year. I'm
Mhm.
over it. So I need to get back into the world.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, Paul Chu writes in.
What's up, Paul?
Total of 6 questions this week. Man, dude, what the hell? All are related. And the answers can all overlap if you like.
Interesting. All right.
What is /R:, the most anime weapon of all time? Your favorite anime weapon of all time? The most video game weapon of all time? Your favorite video game weapon of all time? The most iconic weapon in all pop culture? And your most iconic weapon in pop culture and the most iconic weapon in all of pop culture.
It's a lot of questions.
That is a lot of questions. We'll start with the anime ones. They're basically 3 questions. Your favorite versus the most iconic in anime, video games, and pop culture.
Okay, so my favorite
Anime weapon
is a stand.
Oh, interesting.
Right? Like a stand, they're not used as anything other.
Okay.
Right? You're not using it to have like conversate. You're not using it to like hang out with the bros.
So this is your favorite anime weapon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I think stands are my favorite anime weapon. They are strictly made for some sort of conflict / violence. Even the Italian boy in part 4 who had a tomato stand, his whole thing was that you eat the food he makes with the stand, and then he like deconstructs your body to remake it in a better form. It's still pretty violent.
Yeah.
So I think my favorite would have to be a stand.
Okay. I'll take your answer, but it's not my favorite. It's the most anime weapon.
Okay.
Like a stand or any sort of like whatever
physical embodied, like a fate god or whatever.
Yeah, like something that whatever was inspired by that. Even like to a certain extent, like in Bleach, right? Like they're some of their bankais are buck wild because they're just like the JoJo stands, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're like, what the fuck is this? That's the most anime weapon.
Yeah,
I will say that.
I'd probably agree.
Yeah.
Or is the samurai sword the most anime weapon? Because that would be my answer.
You think the sword is the most
just
anime?
The anime sword, like this, not just like any sword, not like a guts sword or anything, like the weeb sword, the samurai sword.
Like I want to agree with you, but
just
like...
okay. I'm gonna paint you a picture. Right, you're facing your greatest villain.
Yeah,
and you pull out the katana of legend.
Yeah,
it's eating the souls of 1,000 demons. And within it rides an unquenchable rage.
Okay,
right. But you can control it. And then you slice through your enemy, and your enemy's like, ha ha ha. Nothing has happened. Your katana is weak. But little do you know, or does he know, you're slowly sheathing the sword.
See,
and when
like,
it goes, ching, he falls in half.
I think the sword's more suited to the other two fictions.
Okay.
I think anime, like you said, the stands or whatever. Because, like, as cool as stands are...
Yeah.
They're useless in a video game. Like, what do you can't really do anything.
Yeah.
Like, but
I can see that.
In an anime, like, that is the only medium where their creativity can be like fully realized.
True. I'll admit that. You know, I'll put sword in the video game sphere then.
Okay.
How about that?
But yeah, so for anime, you think...
I think my favorite anime weapon is a stand. I haven't really thought of most anime.
So my most anime weapon is a stand, or...
What's your favorite?
My favorite anime weapon?
Is it the Gate of Bootylon?
No. It's mecha.
I guess, yeah. Okay, Gundam.
It's a mecha. Anytime you jump into a fucking robot, and I'm like, yes. Yes.
I think I would go one step further, and for me, the most anime weapon would probably be Super Robot.
Okay, fine.
Like, Combiner.
Sure.
Get that Gal going on.
Yeah.
Right? All that kind of shit. Like, when I think of anime, you're right. For me, it's usually mecha. And whenever I see a giant robot, even in Pacific Rim, it cannot divorce it from anime.
Yeah. Okay.
So we have the same answer for anime, but just on different.
Just we reverse them?
Yeah, reverse them.
Yeah, okay. What about for video games? I'll go first. Yeah, I would say sword is the most video game weapon.
Yeah, Zelda.
It's
got a sword.
Master Chief with the energy sword.
Hell yeah.
Remember when Halo 2 came out and the guy had a fucking sword?
And we're like, oh shit, those are way cooler than guns.
Yeah, and it's a game about guns and you got hyped for a sword.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Devil May Cry. Sword.
Yeah, it's always the sword in video games, I find.
Dynasty Warriors. Lots of swords.
Yeah, lots of swords.
Man, there are a lot of swords in video games.
Yeah.
Swords are so cool. Cloud Sword.
Oh, that's true. Cloud's
Sephiroth
fucking sword. Yeah, that's true.
The Gun-Blade.
There's my answer.
Is your favorite?
Gun-Blade.
Is your favorito?
I don't know, the Gun-Blade or the Keyblade? No, it's the Gun-Blade.
The Keyblade. Gross. I
remember the first time I saw the Gun-Blade. I was a kid and I was like, That's it. That's the one. Like that's genius. You can do no wrong.
Yeah. Though, this one's kind of weird, but the one weapon that that I probably had the most fun with
Yeah.
in a video game, I'll say,
Yeah.
is the Penetrator.
Okay.
Do you ever play Saints Row the Third?
No, for good reason.
It's a good game. You should play it.
Okay.
In that game, they had a melee weapon that was a giant dildo attached to a baseball bat.
Oh, how did I know? How did I know?
And the physics on that thing is that you would home run a dude with a bat-sized dildo, and they would fly across the street, and it was so funny. It was hilarious.
I don't know. That's not for me.
It's funny,
but that does remind me of if you said baseball bat, and like I still remember the first time you picked up the baseball bat in Smash Brothers.
Oh, home
and
run
it was
bat,
instant KO, and I was like,
that's. You're like, well, this is charging. What happens if I hit it?
That's a good weapon.
Yeah,
it feels good every time.
Yeah, it does feel good every time.
You know what?
Know what though?
What
are Pokemon weapons?
I don't know. Are they weapons? No, they're not really weapons. They're characters.
Okay. Are Pokeballs weapons?
That's the weapon.
That's the real weapon.
You know that rock in the Savari zone?
Damn.
That's the weapon. Okay, I know my answer is.
What?
I can't believe it. It's an evolution of the gun blade.
Okay. The blade gun?
No. Chainsaw rifle.
Oh, from
Gears of War.
The
Lancer?
The Lancer.
I still remember the video where Cliff Bleszinski's like, it's a gun and a chainsaw.
Yeah, and your 13-year-old mind was like, holy shit!
What are they doing?
You cut that guy in half.
Worlds collided, man. For me, that was Avengers. Like, that was the most ambitious crossover.
Chainsaw and gun. Oh, man, that's cool. Maybe I just have a propensity towards swords.
Yeah, I think swords are the like most iconic in video games.
Yeah, because like even my favorite, like it's the Penetrator is a good choice. I don't know if it's the favorite anymore. Like, what if it's like
I'm just
like Rebellion, like Dante's sword from Devil May Cry.
It's pretty cool.
The True Dragon Blade.
The True Dragon. Yeah, I'm surprised it's not like it's not the Masumane or the.
Oh, yeah, those are like always pretty cool.
Like it's just Sephiroth's fucking extended katana.
Yeah, those are always cool, but those are like they're in every JRPG. So when I think about it, it's like even though they're like the most powerful sword in the JRPG, they're a little bit generic now. Because you're like, oh, you have the Masamune, you have the Demon Blade.
It's never a gun though for you, right?
No.
You never like remember the PFG? Remember that first time you got the 50 cal Modern Warfare?
The BFG though, it is a big fucking gun. It's pretty cool. Ooh, the Rhino from Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, I never played those games.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Those are always the end game gun.
Speaking of which, that latest one is free.
Oh, is it? I gotta play it.
Yeah.
But it's always like guns on top of guns. It's like a machine gun that has a homing rocket launcher, that has cluster missiles, that has grenade launcher.
Wow.
Like it's just guns on guns, and you run through a level, and you're the strongest thing that ever lived.
Okay. Those
are cool, but I don't know. Like guns to me are kind of boring.
Yeah.
Born in the wrong generation, man.
So if it's a sword, which one is? Pick the sword. There's so many good ones.
There are a lot of. I just gotta Google video game swords.
Video games? Or you're just gonna video game swords Google?
It's definitely not
the Master Sword.
It's not the Master Sword.
How could it not be the Master Sword?
That's my favorite. I remember now. Metal Gear Rising. Did you play that?
Oh, it was Cyborg. What's his face?
Not Raiden.
Yeah.
Not Raiden's sword.
No.
Sam's sword.
Oh.
You remember the villain, Sam?
No.
He had the robot dog as his friend.
Is it sword with the laser?
No.
Oh.
It's the sword where the sheath is a gun.
Oh.
So he shoots the sword out of his sheath to get a faster draw strike.
Yeah.
That shit was awesome.
I mean, that's definitely a video game sword.
That's a video game ass sword.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fair enough.
That's the best.
I'm glad none of us just went with car in GTA.
The Banshee.
Yeah, okay. Okay. And the last one, pop culture. What do you think is the most iconic pop culture weapon?
The Force.
You think that is the most iconic pop culture weapon?
I guess
You mean like specific or like in broad sense?
in like a broad sense, but I think if I had to specifically pick weapon,
Yeah.
it'd most likely be a lightsaber,
Yeah, it's got to be a lightsaber, right?
right?
Yeah.
What else? What else could it be?
Yeah.
Agumon? No.
I mean, I would just say a gun.
In pop culture,
Like, how could it not be
The-
a gun?
but that's where it's like, do we want to be specific with the name? Does it have to be weapon copyright, or can it be like weapon IP?
Well, we said the most iconic weapon in a video game is a sword,
True.
right? So, like, in pop culture, I would say it's a gun. Like, any gun. Like, what's James Bond carrying today?
Gun.
The gun. The golden gun.
The PP7.
What does Han Solo have?
Gun.
That gun. You know?
Maybe this is why I think guns are boring.
Like, because I can't think of...
What does Apollo Creed have? These guns. Guns in the broadest sense of the term, baby.
But that's... You bring that up, and I'm thinking of, like... Not Rocky. Rambo?
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, that
Or
man's
Arnold's.
only guns.
Yeah.
Terminator, only guns. You know how many great movies are? You know John Wick?
Guns.
That man is guns.
It's got a lot. And I need something for dinner.
How about more guns?
It's, I think I would say gun. Yes.
It's a gun.
You know what? It has to be gun.
Okay, but now what do you think? What is your favorite though? What is your favorite weapon in pop culture? I think mine's still lightsaber. The Force is too ambiguous because sometimes I like it and
Yeah.
sometimes I don't.
Like when you can magically heal your step bro.
Yeah, I'm just like, what?
Oh my god, step bro, mom and dad aren't home. Let's fuck.
Step bro, I'm stuck in a dishwasher. Use the Force. Get me out. No problem.
Get me off of this dishwasher.
Yeah.
My favorite in pop culture.
You know, like what's the gun that they use in Ghostbusters? The electrostatic gun.
Yeah, don't cross the beams.
Yeah. Gun. It's a fucking gun.
I'm so bad at like regular pop culture.
Now, what does the entirety of the Transformers use? Guns.
Oh, Star Trek phaser.
That's a gun.
It's a gun, but it's also a cell phone.
It's true. Set to stun.
Set to stun.
Set phasers to stun.
Well, there's so many of these that are just guns.
I'm telling you, dude, it's just guns.
Bataring's not a gun.
I mean, does Batman
The
count?
noisy cricket, that's a
Oh,
gun.
it's a gun.
Harry Potter wand, that's a gun.
Oh shit. Okay.
It's a gun.
Sure.
It's a magic gun.
Wow. I never thought about it that way, but okay.
It just shoots things.
All right. All right.
My favorite.
Got nothing, huh?
I don't know if I have like a favorite. Because there's a lot of stuff I think are cool that you can do with it, but maybe that's not considered a weapon. Like Spider-Man's web shooters,
I mean, that's a weapon, I guess. Yeah.
right? But like, it's only dangerous if you use it in the wrong ways.
It's still a weapon. It didn't have to be a
Yes.
hero or a villain.
True. Wolverine claws are fucking dope.
Oh, that's true.
Gambit just has flaming deck of cards.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool. I mean,
But I guess that's not. He has like the plasma power, right?
yeah, like he charges the card. He doesn't.
True.
It's not like the cards he can summon and be like.
Superman is a weapon.
I thought you were about to go super strength is my favorite weapon. I'm like, oh, okay,
God is.
you're just the Hulk.
No, the Hulk is my favorite part of the Avengers.
Yeah. It's Excalibur. It's gotta be. It's Excalibur.
Which version?
Fate?
Oh, boring. Not Soul Eater,
No. Fate.
where he's the annoying penguin.
No.
Oh man, I honestly can't. I can't narrow it down. I don't know.
Okay, well then there's your
I
answer.
honestly don't know.
There's your answer.
there's too many things to wear. That's a boring answer, I know, but
Wow.
I can't do
Heard
it.
it here first.
I can't do it.
Couldn't commit.
Couldn't commit. Couldn't do it.
Well, thank you for it.
Know what?
What?
My favorite pop culture power weapon, the weapon of friendship.
Oh God, get out of here. Okay.
The weapon of friendship, undefeated.
I'm done. I'm done. Brian Mac writes in
With a Mac attack?
Yeah. Subject line: hipster gamer.
What's up?
Hello, nerds. What are some of the games that you played and loved, but only to later find out that those games are universally hated?
I don't know about universally hated,
Okay.
but I know at the time when the PS3 SSX game came out,
Okay.
everyone hated that shit
Okay.
because it wasn't tricky.
Okay.
And I was like, y'all dumb, this game is fucking awesome.
Okay.
And nobody bought it.
Wow.
I'm sad.
And that's it.
No, there's more.
Okay.
Like, what was that? What's that other one I really liked? Tony Hawk Ride. No. Remember Tony Hawk's fucking peripheral skateboard game?
Yeah, Ride.
It's garbage.
Yeah.
Ninja Gaiden 3, Razor's Edge.
Okay.
Because when that game first came out, it was on the Wii U, and it was a fucking mess. Like, they only gave you one weapon, and every other weapon was paid DLC. And then Razor's Edge came out, and it gave you everything, and that game's awesome, but it was too late. Nobody gave it a chance. Syndicate on the PS3 was really good. Fucking the original Nier. Suck my dick, everybody who didn't play the original Nier. You're like, oh, why is it not blindfolded?
I don't know if I can think of anything right now. Maybe
Folklore.
Folklore didn't finish, but that game was cool.
Yeah.
I guess Mass Effect 3 I like.
But everyone hates the ending of that.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good call.
Paperboy for the NES.
Wait, hold on. I unironically like Kingdom Hearts 2.
Wait, is that not a thing? Do people not like Kingdom Hearts 2?
Well, every time I hear about it's people must love Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
It's a good game.
Final Fantasy 9. That's the one.
Yeah, people don't like that one.
That's the one where I played. I'm like, this is it.
This is the one.
And then I grew older and I talked to people about it. They're like,
That
game
one
was
sucks.
shit. That had all the child characters. I'm
Yeah.
like, what? That's
what
why.
the fuck? That's the whole.
Like everyone came off of 7 with
Yeah.
with fucking emo Cloud. And they're like,
Yeah.
what's fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably my one.
Ooh, the One Chambara series.
The cowboy girl.
The Cowboy Zombie Samurai Girls.
Oh god.
Those games, you know what? People don't really like those games.
For good reason.
But you know what I love those? I love those games. Because they're fucking weird.
Okay. Okay.
Those are pretty good.
Yeah.
Viva Pinata for the Xbox 360 is a good game.
I didn't like that.
What? You didn't like sacrificing your children and then feeding it to their parents?
Not really.
Oh, man. Patapon games.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if I'm saying games that are like just nobody played or nobody liked them. That's the
I
difference.
feel like nobody played
Patapon.
Yeah. Viva Pinata, I know people. Well, that was a critical darling, more like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the general public
Didn't play it.
not so hot.
Yeah, I don't know. This one's tougher to think of because I only have good taste.
Because I'm fucking perfect. Ooh, Galgun.
That's
The
all.
Galgun series.
That's all you.
Hell yeah.
That's
Those
all
games
you.
are awesome.
I mean, yeah, if you want trash.
DJ Hero. Those games are
Do
awesome.
people hate those or they just play them like, yo, fuck this, it's hard?
I think, like, I don't know. Whenever I play DJ Hero, it's always like, it's not Guitar Hero, so fuck this.
Yeah, okay.
Right? So they just didn't give it a chance.
Okay.
Fucking Demon Souls took 2 generations for people to understand it's a good game.
That's true. I did love Demon Souls, but I remember like reading online, people were like, this game's too hard.
Yeah. And then I every time I talk to my friends from college, they always, whenever they bring up Dark Souls, they always bring up, oh, Anthony, didn't you play Demon Souls? I'm like, yeah. They're like, you're the only person I know who's ever actually played that game.
Wow.
Right? Like, nobody played it. And then Dark Souls is like the biggest thing. It's the hardest game since Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Have you seen the new Demon Souls?
it looks fucking nice.
I was tempted to buy it, and I was like,
It looks fucking
I've got
nice.
a backlog to get through first. Yeah.
The Katamari games.
Okay, yeah, that I'll give you that.
Those games are awesome.
Like it takes a specific person to like that.
Yeah.
I'll also give you Nobi Nobi Boy.
Nobi Boy. It's a fantastic game.
Nope.
Yo.
Nope.
You gotta eat stuff to grow your length and then feed your length to girl.
Ugh.
So she can wrap around the planets.
Yuck. Gross.
Nobi. Oh, that was the one. Wet. Do you remember Wet?
Oh, the girl.
Yeah.
The sword and the...
She had the sword and the gun. And it was a third person
Red jacket?
shooter. Yeah, where they
Yeah.
tried to combine Tony Hawk combo systems with murder.
Oh, I remember
That and
this.
Stranglehold.
I remember that.
John Woo's Stranglehold.
Yeah.
I love those games.
Oh yeah, Stranglehold was fun. Wait.
This one I will admit it's bad.
Yeah.
Work Time Fun. The PSP.
I don't know. I don't know that one.
You don't remember the one where you got to cap pens as the first game to get money so you could spend it at the vending machine to get more mini games?
No, I don't.
At the ramen timer?
No. I have a couple PS2 ones I know I liked. Kinetica.
Kinetica's awesome.
I like Kinetica.
You're in good company here because Kinetica's great.
Kinetica. Shoot, the other one just left my mind. Oh, God, I can't remember it anymore.
Ready to Rumble Boxing.
No, it definitely was not Ready to Rumble Boxing. No, definitely was not that. Oh, shoot. What did I play on the PS2 that I loved?
Klonoa.
Okay, this one I don't know. I think this one's more because, like, it's Metal Gear Acid. But that's only because people who wanted Metal Gear, when they saw the Acid, they're like, this is not Metal Gear.
This is a card game.
Yeah.
This is for nerds.
I loved Chain of Memories. Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, it's a good game. It's a good game.
But I know people are like, yo, that ain't fucking...
Again, it's a card
game. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I think we listened.
Project Rub XXYY Feel the Magic on the DS.
I bought that because that was like one of the launch games. I had nothing else to play.
What a dumb fucking video game.
Feel the magic.
Feel the magic.
Feel it.
Okay, this is the last one I'll say, but it's not because I liked it. I just thought it was a cool idea.
Okay.
Magic Pengle.
Oh, the brush, the paintbrush.
Where you had to paint in 3D space on the PS2 to create monsters, and then you use those monsters to fight against other people.
Yeah, no.
That was a sick idea.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
But nobody played it.
I mean...
And it was bad.
I played it, and I hated it.
And it was not good. I guess that goes outside of the scope of the question, because I also think it was bad.
Yeah. All right, cool. Thank you for writing in, Brian. Let's move on to picks of the week. And I think this week is pretty video game focused.
It is.
Because there were two big events that happened.
Because they re-released Magic Pengle: The Quest for Color.
No, that is not what happened. But we'll start with Nintendo, because Nintendo had a Pokemon Direct.
They did.
And they had some cool stuff.
They had the most cool stuff.
Of the two things.
Two things.
Okay, fine. Yes, they did. First of all, they have updates to Pokemon Snap.
Yep.
I forget. Is there a subtitle to this?
New Pokemon Snap.
Oh, new
There's
Pokemon.
There's a prefix to it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and they showed off new things you can do. You can make Pokemon glow.
You throw just fucking rave drugs at them.
Yeah,
and it goes.
There's
Celebi.
Yeah, there's a lot. Like, honestly, there are things that you already know.
Yeah,
it's like you could take a picture of the Pokemon, you could take of doing something activity, you can force it to do an activity, or like if you're there for a magical
you can throw
moment,
it a fluff fruit,
like it'll do something special,
yeah.
And then I guess it gives you replay value, like the original one, to find different shots.
Find all the secrets. If you throw an apple in this volcano, then it erupts and another Pokemon comes out. But then if you do that, then you could do this to make the Charizard do this.
This game is the type of game, like, I loved Pokemon Snap as a kid, but it's starting to hit me that I don't think I care about Pokemon anymore.
Like in general?
Like it's cool, like I think it's cute, but not enough where I'm like, yeah, I want to play a Pokemon game.
I don't think I would play Pokemon Snap again.
Like, I don't even think I would play Pokemon proper, because let's face it, I haven't bought the last one. I haven't bought the last few of them.
True.
Right?
Wait, what was the one before Sword and Shield?
Black and White 2.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Or was it? No, not Sun and Moon.
Oh, Sun and Moon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
Yeah, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, Sun and Moon, Black and White 2, Black and White.
Yeah. Okay.
I haven't played any of those.
I played Ultra Sun, but I got to the third gym and stopped.
Well, there you go. And like, I thought that the Sword and Shield would have got me on, because I'm like, this is what I wanted. But it was one of those things where it's like, I've been wanting this for 20 years.
True.
I've now grown to the point where I'm beyond. Not that I'm too old for Pokemon, but like my interests have obviously changed.
Are you saying that you're too old for Pokemon?
I hope not.
That's the last bastion of my childlike wonder. I don't want it to go.
Like I have a Squirtle hanging from my rearview mirror in my
true,
car.
You do.
Like
you are whenever I'm in the parking lot and I
Yeah.
see something like that, I'm like, an Asian person owns that car.
yeah, and it's like I like Pokemon, but I just don't know if I care for it enough anymore. Where I'm like, yeah, I want to play it. Like in my head, I'm just like Pokemon's, red, blue on the Game Boy,
Yeah.
and then
You know what? I replayed Red recently.
yeah,
That shit's good. That's a good ass
yeah,
video
it just looks
game.
old.
It just looks old. That's a good ass video game.
Anyway, so that's Pokemon Snap. The next one is, speaking of old games, is they're remaking Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shiny Diamond, Brilliant,
Shining Diamond
and Brilliant Pearl.
I think it's Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. No, we got it backwards.
Oh.
Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl.
Okay, fair enough. Shiny Pearl, yeah.
And that was the last. I think those games were the last time I played a full Pokemon game, front to back, side to side, 360 up and down. Like,
Yeah, same. You're right. I think that's the last one. That was the last one on the DS.
did it have that one? Had Gritania in it?
Yep.
Darkrai.
Sure.
Did it have the DLC where you could like unlock the other island to get the fucking bush legendary, where it's like a mole, but it's got a flower patch on its back?
I don't know. I didn't play enough.
I think Game Shark the shit out of that game.
Like, cause like that was the last one. No, cause after that was Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
Oh, I played that too.
Yeah.
That's true. I got the Pokewalker. That's
Yeah.
the thing I did.
So, but of the like new generation, yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Like that was the one. So, that was cool. I guess.
Are you getting tired of remakes?
I'm not getting tired of remakes.
Because we're gonna talk about more later, but
Like I'm not getting tired of them, but like I just don't know. I'm more surprised at how much I'm not interested in these.
yeah.
Like I don't think the idea is bad. Like I like cuz if Final Fantasy 9 remake showed up, I'd be like, "Hell yeah."
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, I think it depends on the game. It's just
Well, that was me for Final Fantasy 12 remake.
yeah.
Right.
So yeah, it's not so much that I'm tired of them, it's just the things that they're choosing to remake. It just so happens to not be what I'm into.
That's fair. That's fair.
But the big announcement was Pokemon Legends
Arceus?
Arceus?
Yeah, Arceus, Arceus.
Whatever it is. And this looks like a brand new Pokemon spin-off game.
This is the Pokemon game I've been wanting since the GameCube.
Yeah, so this is a fully realized open world Pokemon game.
You hide in the tall grass.
Yeah.
You are the threat in the tall grass.
This is what I thought Sword and Shield was gonna be.
And then it wasn't.
And then it was. Yes. So this is just open world. It's on the Switch. It looks like Breath of the Wild Pokemon, only in the whatever era.
The fucking first era.
Yeah, where your Pokeball has a clasp.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Your samurai Pokemon trainers.
Yeah, so
I don't know.
what's up with the samurai theme? Monster Hunter's gone samurai.
Japan, dude.
Yeah, but why?
Because they've been doing everything that's not. Dude, I think Japan would. They made Binary Domain a couple years ago.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
They're
Now
really.
there's a game I like
Yeah.
that no one did.
Hell yeah. Big Bull?
That was Capcom, right?
Yeah, that's fucking weird.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
weird.
What a weird game, yeah. Yeah, so it's an open world game, and it looks pretty neat. Like you actually have to throw the Pokeball,
Yeah.
catch the Pokemon.
You gotta like third person over the shoulder,
Yeah,
like Fortnite style, aim that shit.
yeah. So it's set for release in exactly 1 year,
Yes.
early 2022,
Mhm.
and the game looks early.
Looks very early.
But I also don't know how much better it can look.
Within a year?
Yeah, given what I know what the Switch can do.
Given the timeline of the release.
Because if you watch this trailer, now maybe it's just my eyes, and maybe it's because like I'm used to seeing much nicer things.
Yeah.
This game's running like dog shit,
It looks bad.
and there's not a lot of stuff on the screen. Like there's a lot of grass, but there's not a lot of anything else. There's an animation that's like happening.
The Chinese or whatever, that one.
It's
China
going at
developer.
like 2 frames.
Dude,
yeah,
dude.
I'm like, what is that? Like, this game looks old.
Yes.
Like 5 years old before it's gonna come out.
It's gonna get delayed.
And I say this too. Today is the 4th anniversary of the Switch,
Mhm.
and that's crazy because I feel like the Switch operates like a system that's 10 years older. I need a new one.
Yep.
I want a more powerful one. I want a nicer one. Give me a thinner one too. Fix your Joy-Cons, assholes.
True. I haven't actually turned on my Switch in a long time because of my drift.
Drift?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
can't really play anything unless I want to hook it up to my TV.
Just put it in your car.
Hmm?
Huh?
Huh?
Nothing.
Play when I drive?
Yeah.
Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
All right. If you say so.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, but that was the Nintendo one.
Yeah, the Nintendo one was pretty good. But then the Sony one,
Oh, we watched this.
this was hot garbage.
Yeah.
This was, Returnal. Who gives a shit?
No one does.
Dodgeball the video game. Who cares? You can be the ball.
That was in the Switch one
Yeah,
too.
you can be the ball.
Yeah.
Who cares? Rise to Honor 2. Game of show. Sifu.
Yeah.
You're fighting people in the hallway.
Yeah.
That was the best one in my eyes.
All right.
Solar Ash. Or as you put it, Shadow the Hedgehog in space.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
It looks cool.
Yeah.
Looks like it plays like dog.
Yeah.
Five Nights at Freddy's. Who cares? Oddworld. Who still play these games?
Oh my god, that's just Lemmings.
Kenna. Bridge of Spirits.
You know what? I want to play that.
It looks okay.
Like that Disney Pixar.
It looks like Pixar style.
Like, and we always say this every time a game like this comes out. Like, oh, this looks like a Pixar movie.
Yeah.
And like, I hate to be cliche, but this one looks like a Pixar.
It looks
movie.
like a Pixar movie.
Yeah.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Deathloop. I don't care.
Nah.
And the only thing that was PS5 exclusive
Hell yeah.
in this whole show,
Tell me all about it.
Final Fantasy VII.
Yes.
Yuffie Edition.
Yeah. You're missing the whole title.
No, I just did. I did Yuffie Edition.
No, it's Final Fantasy VII.
Okay.
Remake. Intergrade. Yuffie episode.
There we go.
Episode Yuffie.
Episode Yuffie.
Yeah.
So, this apparently, according to you, takes place within the Final Fantasy VII story where Cloud gets separated from the group.
Yes, he gets separated from Avalanche.
At a certain point in the story, I don't remember. Maybe I didn't get there? I think I did. Because it's still in Midgar, right? When that happens? Yeah, okay, so I did get there. I just don't remember when it was. But during that time, Yuffie shows up in Midgar.
Yep.
And she's all like, hey, ninja bro.
Mm.
Let's go do ninja shit.
Mm.
And then they do it.
Yep. And they say, I missed this the first time watching around, but then like, the guy goes, that's Avalanche. Should we introduce ourselves? And she says, no.
Shinra's probably all on their ass.
Yeah,
so.
let's stay away from them, which is the convenient.
Yeah.
That's why you never saw her.
Exactly. Now we can make up whatever we want.
Yeah. Yeah.
It looks cool. I still got to finish Final Fantasy VII proper.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is, I'm pumped. I'm pumped to play Yuffie. Tifa's the hottest, but Yuffie's my girl.
Are you sure that Yuffie's not the hottest?
No, I'm sure.
Or is she the cutest?
Yuffie's definitely the cutest.
All right.
Tifa's
More
the
than
hottest.
Aerith?
I do not like Aerith.
You don't like pure, oh, honey, I'll help you. Let me cure your wounds.
No.
No?
No. And I don't like short hair, so that says a lot about Yuffie being cooler than
All
Aerith.
right. She does have that sweet fucking Moogle hoodie.
She does.
Pretty
I
fucking
need
rad.
that shit.
That's so sick.
Yeah, I need it.
Damn. You know what? No clothing item I always think is cool, but is like female exclusive?
A poncho?
No. The hoodie, but it's the crop top hoodie.
Yeah, why would you want that?
Where it's like long sleeve and a hood.
Yeah.
But it's a crop top.
Why do you want that?
I don't want it specifically, but I think that piece of clothing looks fucking rad.
On women.
On women, yes.
Yes.
And I'm kind of jelly that I'm not a woman because I can't wear that.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Like, I might transition specifically to wear that. No.
Wow. Wow.
It's a pretty cool fashion style.
Yeah.
I also need to stop eating, too, because I need not a fucking Santa gut.
Oh, but it would look so hot.
on my hairy ass gut.
On that crop top.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so that was the only real exclusive, I think.
Yeah, that was.
Well, unless Sifu was.
Well, Sifu was, I think, on the PlayStation, but it's PlayStation 4 it was showing on.
Oh, I see. You mean
right?
like
I mean
PS5.
like when I say exclusive, I mean PS5 exclusive.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Yeah, there is no reason for me to buy a PS5 right now.
Yeah. No,
Like,
there isn't.
What the fuck?
You shouldn't.
Meanwhile,
as the owner of the PS5, you should not buy a PS5.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
There was also some Final Fantasy announcements outside of this.
Yeah.
Where you had showed us Final Fantasy VII on the Android.
Which one?
The remake.
Okay.
Right? And they remade them all.
Oh, yes, they did.
right? They're like, here, we put Advent Children as a game. We put Dirge of Cerberus as a good game.
Yeah.
We have the fucking PSP Crisis Core is now a game.
Yep.
And I don't know if that's like, are they cutscenes? Because they only showed gameplay from the one game.
Yep.
Right? And it's still turn-based.
Yeah.
It looks good.
It's crazy. This mobile game is my dream Final Fantasy VII remake.
It's the original.
It's the original.
It's got the 2.5D.
Yeah, it's turn-based battles, but the turn-based battles are done up like the 7 remake.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they use all the same assets. Cloud's limit breaks are those limit breaks.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's wild.
It looks cool. This looks really cool.
Yeah, I just can't believe it's iOS, Android.
I just don't want to play it on my phone.
Yeah, like I'm just like because you know that in like a year after this release, like because I'm assuming it'll be 7 comes out first and it'll be episodic released.
Yes.
I'm assuming it'll all come out at once.
Yeah, in like 2023.
Yeah, on a console.
Yeah.
So, future's looking bright.
All right. You hear the rumors about the new PSP?
PSP?
Yeah. Sony's thinking about bringing the PSP back.
Why?
I don't know. It's just rumors, so I don't know if any of it's true or not. But
No.
you think they could compete in the Switch market?
No.
I don't think so either.
No.
But the other iOS exclusive Final Fantasy
tell me all about it.
was Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
The First Soldier.
Hell yeah.
Guess you know what type of game this is?
RPG.
No, baby, Battle Royale.
What?
Fortnite
What?
with assault rifles and down the sights. Yo, you can ADS in Final Fantasy VII. What are we doing? What has humanity come to?
I don't know. No.
This is ridiculous. I thought this was fake when I first saw it.
It's not fake.
It's a real product. This is a real licensed product.
Yeah. Like, I think at this point, Square's like, yo, Final Fantasy VII is the shit.
That's insane.
It just prints the money.
It's so fucking crazy.
Here's some crazy money. Speaking of which, Final Fantasy VII Remake is free on PlayStation 4 this month.
Oh, yes, it is.
Yes.
What was the other games that are free?
I don't know.
Yeah, but if the one caveat there is that if you have the free version of Final Fantasy VII Remake, you cannot freely upgrade it to the PS5 version. You have to have bought the PS4
Yeah,
version.
so there is going to be a PS5 version or update for Final Fantasy VII Remake.
More fog.
Yeah, but it only applies if you have actually purchased said video game.
Yeah.
Whether that's disc or digital. Yeah, more fog, different lighting, double frame rate. So there you go.
I guess was that it for the Final Fantasy announcements?
Yeah, there was something I'm reading here that I just want to tout.
Yeah.
Would like some updates on the rumored Switch Pro?
Yes.
Because there's more updates now. Because
Okay.
I feel like we've been talking about this for the past 2 years.
Yes.
Switch
2.
Said to be coming out later this year.
Okay.
Larger screen.
Okay.
With a 4K panel. Oh, no, sorry. With an OLED panel.
Okay, it's a Vita. All right.
Outputs to 4K.
Okay.
They're saying the Samsung factory, not the Samsung factory, the factory that makes the Samsung OLEDs are set to start production of the screens in June, so that they would position a release this holiday.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
I'm down for a new. Like, I will buy a new Switch.
Same.
Even if there's no games, I will buy a new Switch.
Same. I'd probably buy a new Switch as well.
Yeah, like I'm just I love to complain about the fucking iPhone notch,
Mm-hmm.
and then I turn on my Switch and I see a 3-inch bezel, and I'm like,
That's an even bezel.
yeah, but it's all the way around,
True.
and I'm like, why?
True.
Like I didn't realize how much bezel size really dictates how old a piece of technology is.
Yeah.
Because like I'm looking at like my MacBook, for example, same size, like it's the same size of that Switch bezel. It ain't small.
Have you seen a CRT recently?
Yeah, there's one outside my room.
Huge bezel.
Yeah.
Huge.
But then I look at my monitor, I'm like, yo, that's a thin bezel.
There's no bezels.
And then I look, I just spoilers. I bought a new TV. There's like no bezel.
True, there is no bezel.
So like,
there's no so much like not a bezel in, that when you have the non-burn-in mode on,
Yeah.
it puts a bezel on it.
Yeah.
It puts a frame on it.
yeah, you're like, oh shit, I guess it needs that. Yeah. So there you go. That's my Switch Pro
Okay.
2 update.
The last one I got is Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, yeah.
Michael B. Jordan, second last one, sorry, is in a Tom Clancy movie.
Okay.
There is a new movie out called Without Remorse, or it's coming out, but it's Tom Clancy's Without Remorse. Let me tell me if you've heard this story premise before.
Okay.
Turns out a man was, he's living a happy life, and an attack happened on his family, killed his wife.
You don't say.
Took everything from him, everything.
No way.
But it turns out that man, ultimate war veteran, super spy, killer galore.
So it's John Wick.
Yeah, but no dog.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a new Tom Clancy movie out. And it's more army focused, I guess.
Yeah.
It looks super cheesy. Michael B. Jordan looks like a cheese ball in it. I will see this in IMAX 4K.
Wow, okay. You know what Tom Clancy has nothing to do with Tom Clancy?
Yeah, that was it. Ubisoft bought Tom Clancy, I think.
Yeah.
Like, the Tom Clancy name is now a brand. Like, he's not writing these things anymore.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild.
You know what? Good for him. He literally sold out his name.
I didn't realize Tom Clancy was such a big thing.
His books have been huge for a long time.
I guess I just never realized there was a correlation between, like, the Tom Clancy books and the... Like, I didn't realize books and the games had the same audience.
Yep.
But I guess they do. What happened to Ghost Recon?
What happened to Splinter Cell?
Oh, yeah.
Splinter Cell's awesome.
Did
you play Blacklist?
I did.
It's an awesome game.
It is good.
What was the one? Is that Blacklist the one where you could, like, tag 3 people?
Mark?
Yeah.
Mark and Execute?
Mark and Execute, baby.
Yeah.
That was such a power trip.
Yeah, man.
So sick.
Yeah, man. You always mark them all, but you tried to kill them all silently, and then you just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great. Yeah, it was great. Then, what was the last one? Oh, yeah. Way of the House Husband.
Yes.
This is a manga I've talked about a while ago.
Yeah.
There's a legendary Yakuza. Somehow disappeared from the game. Nobody knows what happened to him. Turns out he decided to take the dangerous job, of the house husband.
Okay.
It's a comedy, and Netflix has made it an anime. And I use the term anime very loosely, because if you watch the trailer for this show, it is like a moving manga. The creator of the show was apparently mentioned as saying that if he wants to make this an anime, he wants it as close to the manga as possible. And that means not animating most of it.
Wow.
So a lot of them are just really nice shots where it kind of like characters kind of slide in and out of frames, like almost Inferno Cop style animation.
Yeah,
I would say. But this is a fantastic series. The anime is coming out in April, so check out the trailer. It's kind of like one of my hidden gems. It's fantastic. It's good. I think that's the last one for me.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I have any more picks or anything else
noteworthy. PlayStation patented a banana controller.
Great.
Like it's a banana.
Thanks.
Not the boomerang PS3 controller.
No, I know. You're talking about the yellow the fruit.
Yeah, the fruit.
Okay.
It's a banana.
Well.
And it's got buttons on it. Look, it's a banana. Check it out.
Why?
I don't know. They just did it. That's cool. I want to see what they do with the banana controller.
But why?
But honestly, the boomerang controller, that should have been the PS3 controller. That shit's hot.
No.
Yeah.
That does not look comfortable to me.
Maximum ergonomics.
How's it ergonomics?
What are you talking about? It's just like perfectly formed to your hand curve.
No.
Yes.
No, the shoulder buttons wouldn't work.
We never would have known unless we got it.
I know.
Never would have known.
I was in those meetings. I said no.
I told Ken Kutaragi, what the fuck are you thinking?
Yeah. That's it.
That's it.
Okay. Our weeks. I'll go first because mine's pretty short. I beat Cyberpunk 2077.
You were playing that game like a motherfucker. Yeah. I saw you on Discord.
Yeah. Took me 55 hours.
Holy moly.
Yeah, and I didn't finish all the quests.
Okay. Well, I don't think you would. Probably be in there for like another 150 hours.
Did you know that game has multiple endings?
I heard it did. Yeah, it's like Fallout.
It has multiple endings.
Okay.
And some of them you can't just like go back to a save point. You got to like start.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or like there's a certain point in the game where like
you've entered the point of no return.
So there's the enter the point of turn, and then some of them are like, well, you didn't do this enough.
Oh,
And the other ones are like, you didn't even do that.
you didn't do that thing.
So you don't get this.
That's that important thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Is this like fucking Fallout 3 when it's like, oh, I need you to go into the nuclear reactor when you have the super mutant teammate?
Yeah.
And then he's like, I wouldn't take this act of heroism away from you. It's like, fuck you, bitch, go in there, I'll live. Is it like that?
No, not quite like
Okay.
that, but it's it's along that, we'll say along the same lines, yeah. Yeah, so I beat that game.
All right.
Cyberpunk is awesome.
Final verdict? Cyberpunk's awesome.
Cyberpunk, like, I will say the main story is solid. Like, it's not super awesome. Like, it's not super intriguing and stuff. And, like, it definitely goes down a path that I wasn't personally as interested in.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted the whole, you are corporate and you are, like, doing all this corporate shit and shenanigans. And there is an option where you can try and go down that path.
Yeah.
But the game really wants you to be on the, like, no, you are outside.
Okay.
Like, we want you to be the country bumpkin looking in Night City.
Yeah. Okay.
And, like, all right, sure. I guess that's what you want. But so that was with the story. I was thinking back, and, like, the game has tons of variety. All the main missions and all the side missions, not the, like, the small little gigs, super fun, interesting. Best part about the game, characters, like the side characters.
Yeah.
Like, it's just fun to hang out with these people and just do shit with them. Even if it's just like, you know, when you're in Grand Theft Auto, it's like get in the car and you can watch the whole car ride.
Yeah.
Like, this game has that.
My favorite ones in Grand Theft Auto are where it's like, do you want me to drive or no, it was LA Noire.
Oh yeah.
Where it's like, do you want me to drive or you want to drive? It's
Yeah.
like, I want you to drive.
Yeah.
Because I want to hear this conversation. I want to experience the city.
Yeah. So they have that. And it's great.
Nice.
Couple things I don't like about the game. It is the UI super convoluted. I don't know why it's so complex.
Just menus on menus.
Yeah, like it presents itself as being pretty simple.
Yeah.
But ultimately, like, there's just so many things that are in there that you don't really know what they do.
At the deepest part of the menu, how many times do you have to press back to get to the main game?
I don't know, not too many, maybe like 4.
Okay.
It's not too many, but there's just like, I don't know. It's just I don't really like the menu system. Yeah, gameplay's pretty cool. I will say I was surprised for an open world game. There's not a lot of like if there's one thing that this game lacks, it's all those extra fun things that most open world games do. Like, there's really nothing to collect. There's no like mini games. There's no like,
okay,
you know, just completely unrelated shit. Like, this is a focused open world game.
Yeah.
And there's nothing too wrong with that. Like, you definitely can search and find Easter eggs and cool things. But at the end of the day, like, it really wants to keep your eye on the ball and be like, you're gonna do this. Like, you're gonna play this game. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. The ending I got was the one. How can I put it? I made all the choices I wanted to make, but when I watched the game play out, I don't know if that was like, I felt bad. Like, I don't know if that was the right. Like, to be honest, the game forces you to feel like there is no right ending here.
That's good.
Yeah, so like, it doesn't matter what you get. There's a pro and con to it.
Yeah. But there's no like, this is the 100% perfectest ending you could possibly get.
There's like a secret ending, but it's not like its outcome isn't any better.
Oh, okay.
It's just a different.
It's just secret.
Yeah.
Is it really a secret ending if there's multiple endings?
This one like requires like the most amount of specificity. To get it. To get like the final part to get it. Because when you go up to the end of the game, basically you're asked like, which one of these 3 options do you want to do?
Yeah.
And if you hit all the requirements getting up there, you wait in that conversation window for 5 minutes.
Oh, wow.
And then some other party will come in and be like, well, there's also this one.
Okay.
Yeah, so like,
what did that? Fallout 4 did, not Fallout 4, Far Cry 4 did that.
Yeah.
When the one guy was like, wait here.
Yeah.
And if you actually wait,
he comes back
and he ends the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, there are options to that. And that is one of the endings. You can just end it when they give you that option.
Okay.
They're like, all right.
All right, cool.
It's pretty cool though. They do like a cool Matrix Easter egg of the red pill, blue pill thing.
Okay.
So it's
Is this one of the things like these kind of endings? Is it like a you ended the game and therefore you cannot advance any further?
yes.
Oh, okay. So like make a save before you go in here.
Oh, it tells you it's like beyond this point you cannot do anything.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. And when it says beyond this point, it's still like, a couple hours.
Yeah, okay.
It's
All right.
just like that's the lead in.
Just make sure you have something to go back to.
Yeah, so
New Game Plus.
I don't know if there's a new game plus.
Okay.
I just know that you can take your completed game and go back into the point of no return.
Okay, okay.
But yeah, no, I had lots of fun. Like it was really good.
And what was your build?
Oh, I was tech. I was almost all tech and intelligence and some stealth.
Okay.
So my character, like basically, I loaded all my points into crafting so I can make the best guns.
Yep.
And then I loaded it all into tech weapons and smart weapons.
Okay.
So my tech weapons at the end of it were like hyper fast charging, and all tech weapons ignore body armor.
Nice.
So it didn't matter what
Just doing true damage all the time.
Basically. And then the other one was smart weapons, which was
like the auto aim pistols and shit.
Dude, headshots only. I didn't realize how aggressive smart weapons are.
Yeah.
Because they could be like behind corners.
Oh, and it'll wanted curve the bullet.
Yes.
Okay.
And because like I have the cyberware where like you can, it's basically not heat seeking, but like you can see people through walls because like I can ping them.
Yeah.
Because that's what it locks to, and the bullets follow.
That's awesome.
Whatever trajectories there.
That's sick.
And so like they go for cover, you aim your gun up, and it's like arcs down, and you just see headshot.
That's so cool.
And it's like, damn, I just ran through so many things. It was ridiculous. I would come up to be like, what is this hostage situation? I don't care.
Yeah.
And you just watch them just fade away.
I think I might want to do, when I play that game, I think I might want to go the like full cybernetics into like just close range.
So I've seen people do that. Like they have like gorilla arms
or like shotguns.
Yeah, like you blow people away.
Nice.
It's wild. The stealth one's pretty cool too. Yeah, there is a part in the game though where like one of my disappointments is like I was really expecting this game to be like visually, or at least its presentation, just like be like just blow you away.
Mm-hmm.
And like don't get me wrong, it's still the best looking game out right now.
Mm-hmm.
But when I think about like the future in like a cyberpunky setting,
yeah,
I think like massive crowds.
Okay.
Like just population density.
But did you hook up your PC to your new TV?
Yeah, but it doesn't do that.
Right.
It doesn't do like you know like when we were in Shibuya Crossing and there's just like people.
Yeah, okay, density.
Yeah, like the game never does that.
Have you played Hitman Blood Money?
No, it's not the
on
same.
The PlayStation
it's
2?
Not the same. It's not the same. But the other thing is like when you're looking into the distance at Night City, you see like tons and tons of rush hour.
Okay.
But when you get there, it's nothing. Like there's no cars.
Yeah.
And like I just wish it had more.
You want the density, yeah.
There's a whole event in the game. It's basically a Japanese festival.
Sick.
And Japantown is situated on multiple skyscrapers.
Okay.
Like think of a street, and then the street has levels.
It just goes up.
Yeah, and so like the festival happens basically in the air on all these balconies and bridges, and then through it is a parade. So you see like a traditional Japanese castle parade, like float going through, and it's the one time in the game where they just decide it's got to be a festival. So let's load in all the people, and you're like, this is what I want.
This is what I've been missing.
My PC went to 10 frames.
Oh my god! Even on a 3070?
I'm running at 1440p. Everything's ultra.
Yeah.
It's usually at 60 frames fine.
Yeah.
That one scene.
That's
it's just
hilarious.
I was like, what the fuck?
That's hilarious.
I was like, So they had the like it's a thing they could have done.
Yeah.
It just would never have been viable for anybody.
It's that scene is the crisis.
Yeah.
Of
And I was just
game.
like, there's no way like I need to know what system can run this like max no problem. And it's like I don't think anything can, but
can it run Crisis?
Can it run Crisis? But yeah, so like I think Cyberpunk is awesome. It's a shame about like its whole release situation, and especially the situation on base PS4. But if you have a top end PC, I think it's worth playing. Otherwise, if you're on the next gen console, I guess this holiday you'll be playing it with that update, which hopefully makes everything nice. And then like the only other thing is, you saw this, Anthony. I was doing a little cleaning around out here and a
Mhm.
little renovation. I got a new TV.
It looks nice.
Yeah, I got some stuff, and I think I alluded to it last week, but 4K at 120 hertz, I think it does make a difference.
It There are certain things where I'm like, I don't see a difference.
Yeah,
And then you put in the fucking Weeb game.
yeah.
You put in Ghosts and
Ghost of Tsushima.
oh mama, that looks good.
Yeah, and that's a PS4 game.
Yeah.
I honestly just want to buy Demon Souls just so I see what an actual PS5 game looks like.
Do it.
But it's like that's a whole lot of money for
yeah, I guess.
for like a visual experiment when I have all these other games to play.
True.
Yeah, like in movies and stuff, I think it looks great. It's hard to tell the difference, but on a video game, when you see Ghost of Tsushima PS5 at the full blown whatever,
Mm-hmm.
shit is wild.
Looks really nice.
Like I couldn't. I was like, this is a video game. It's good.
Okay.
But yeah, that was it. Yeah, I've been playing more Dirt. That's fun.
Yeah. Video games are at a point now where it's like, every year we're always like, it looks so real, it looks so
Yeah.
real. But now it's at a point where you're like, hot damn, this looks good.
I
I showed my
Yeah,
friend
yeah.
a screenshot from Final Fantasy 14,
Yeah.
and even she was like, that game looks good.
Wow.
That game looks so real. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh baby, let me show you some other things.
Some real video games.
Yeah, Uncharted 4 here.
I was looking at a tweet the other day that really highlighted that for me, and I was like, "This is the tweet. It's about LeBron. It's like this
Oh, that's a good one.
is
I
how
like
long
that tweet.
LeBron has been dominating the league. LeBron James.
Yeah.
And they show a screenshot from like NBA 2K3
Mm-hmm.
in this year's NBA, and I thought this year's NBA was just real.
Yeah,
I
just looks like a person.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh no, that's a video game. Yeah.
It might look better than real life.
Yeah, he's perfect in the
He's
video
perfect. Damn. 100 stats.
Game. Yeah. But yeah, that was it. That was my week.
Okay. I finished Stormblood, Final Fantasy 14.
Yes, you also I noticed. Yes,
So
this
I
is a game you have not stopped playing.
I finished Stormblood. I have actually reached the end of my Final Fantasy 14 subscription.
Did it roll over?
No, I told you. I only have it set to flat fee 1 month.
So you paid another month.
I have not yet.
Oh
It is currently expired, and it's been expired for the past 12 hours.
my god! 12 hours. So let me do the math here. Today you woke up and came here. Got
Yes.
it. Okay.
And it's been expired.
Okay.
It's been expired the whole time.
Okay. Wow.
So
You made it sound like some sort of. Oh, I see. You're not gonna renew it until you're gonna play it. I see.
Yeah,
To maximize.
until
Okay.
tonight.
I thought so.
So I beat Stormblood. Stormblood is maximum politics, like I said last week.
Yes.
This is the samurai expansion for your reminder.
Yeah.
I love the main villain, Xenos Yea Galvus.
Mm.
He is the ultimate evil. He is the weak the strong will live and the weak will die.
That's a shit.
No matter who it is. No matter if they're a part of my team, if they're family, if you are weak, you do not deserve to live. And the thing I love about this character is that even though he is so comically evil, he is a character that sticks to his guns.
Yep.
There is at no point where he is like, my vision is incomplete, or my vision is the heroes made me see something that wrong about my vision. He is like, no, fuck you. I am right, and I know I'm right. And there's certain instances where like his whole
Yep.
the weak must die. He lives that to the fullest. Let's say.
Wow.
He lives it to the fullest. Fantastic story. So good. I will admit it is not as action-packed as Heaven's Ward. Heaven's Ward is dragoons jumping into dragons and shit, and it's fucking cool. But I like the story of Stormblood better. Not by much, but better. And so right now, I've just been working on all the side stuff. So I got all the little like Aether collection, so I can fly in all the Stormblood areas.
Wow.
I'm unlocking a lot of the extra raids and stuff like that. And the main thing I need to work on now Because I need that Rathalos ruby.
Oh.
I unlocked the Rathalos fight, and that shit is awesome. It is so cool.
I forgot about that. Yeah, they did they did a crossover with both. Yeah.
Yep. And so you fight Rathalos. Rathalos is in an arena. He shoots fireballs at you. He does all that stuff. And at one point, he is charging up a thing, and a big, like, basically the Final Fantasy 14 equivalent of like a Popo
Yeah.
walks in and just decks him and knocks him over, stuns him, right? And at that point, you can attack the tail. You can, if you kill the tail, you get an extra carve.
Whoa.
So when you get loot in that game, you don't have like, it's not like the loot where you roll on it like a normal raid. You go up to the monster, the dead monster, and you click like gather material on it.
Interesting.
And you get like Rathalos shards. If you do the extreme version, you get like a tempered Rathalos shard.
And these are used to craft?
These are used to craft Rathalos armor and the Rathalos mount if you don't get it as a drop.
Oh, the mount is a drop.
So the mount apparently can be a drop. But if you never get it as a drop because it's rare, if you collect 50 Rathalos shards, and 50, and you can get a max, I think, 2 per run.
Oh my god!
Then you can exchange them for the Rathalos mount.
How many times you beat the Rathalos?
0.
Oh, okay.
Because what I started doing is, because I was working on all the side stuff, and remember when the side stuff first came out, your level cap was 70.
Yeah.
Right. And so because the level cap is now 80, I am level 76. And I'm not even into Shadowbringers yet. Yeah. Which starts at level 70.
Yeah.
So I figured by the time I finish, like even get a quarter of the way through Shadowbringers, because I got to do all the patch stuff before Shadowbringers, I'm going to be level 80.
Yeah.
And if I keep using my level 80 character, this is going to be wasted experience. So I'm leveling up a new class.
Okay.
And I'm leveling up a black mage. So I was thinking about the samurai, and I was like, everybody's playing samurai. There's no variety in these parties. Fuck it. I'll play black mage. And black mage is a different type of fun, where samurai is like you're up in the face, and then you're like, oh, you're doing an attack. I'll dash backwards and do all this stuff, this movement stuff.
You are samurai.
You are samurai.
Yeah.
The black mage is, I'm gonna stand as far as possible. I'm gonna put down a spell circle and never leave.
Got it.
And just cast spells.
Got it.
It's apparently some of the highest DPS you can do.
Yeah.
But it's a little tricky to play because it is all resource management.
Okay.
So when you use ice skills, you get ice affinity, basically.
Ice affinity.
You get umbral ice charges. And when you get umbral ice charges, your ice attacks do a little bit more damage, but mainly it makes your next spell cost significantly less mana.
Okay.
And your MP charge rate is insane. Like you get like 25% of your mana back every 2 seconds or some shit.
25, right?
Yeah. But if you want to use a fire spell, you have to get rid of that umbral ice, and then every time you use a fire spell or you get fire affinity, your fire attacks do much more damage, but they get exponentially more expensive.
Yes.
So you can only really do like say 3 high level fire spells. And then you're out of mana, and then you have to switch over to ice.
Got it.
There's other mechanics I haven't unlocked yet because I'm not as high, but it's, even though you're just standing there, it's pretty fun to just min-max your rotation. And so it's like, okay, I'm going to get to 3 umbral ice, and I'm going to throw it a fire 3. Then the fire 3 will give me automatically 3 fire affinity, which then I can do this. And then if I put myself under this trance, then I can cast fire 4.
Yeah.
And that'll do like big ass damage or whatever.
Okay.
And so figuring out your rotation, and there's a mechanic in the game called stutter stepping, where if you're channeling a spell and it's right near the end, maybe like 0.5 seconds off from casting, you can move without your spell being canceled. So you can like last minute dodge AoE attacks and stuff and still get the damage off and stuff like that. So it's pretty fun. It's a completely different way of playing DPS because you are so immobile, but it's pretty good. I like it. And yeah, again, continues to be awesome. Continues to be fantastic.
Okay.
I have continued to watch Kamen Rider builds. I watched like 3 or 4 episodes this week.
Okay.
I think I'm on like episode 30 of 40 something. So I'm almost at the end. And you know how like the whole thing there is like mix and matching, right? Like a rabbit tank or gorilla diamond,
Yeah.
right? What if it was just rabbit?
What?
Yeah.
It's just rabbit?
Yeah, they're doing like the power structure I think has gone in reverse kind of, where it's like, oh, here's all these cool best matches or whatever, right? But now they're like the most, you know what the most powerful form is? Fuck fusion food, just authentic Nihon. Like it is basically like mixing things is garbage, and if you just have the pure element, that's probably the best.
Oh, interesting.
Right? And they're doing some crazy things with the story. I apparently just met the Queen of Mars, so that's cool.
What?
Yeah, man, Kamen Rider build is nutty.
Wow.
It's pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know, I'm slowly watching. I think I've been watching that for like the past year.
Okay.
So I'll finish
So
it
like
eventually.
an actual Kamen Rider.
Yeah. But it's like I'll watch like 10 episodes and then not
Ah.
watch it for like 10 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Right? So it's kind of like that. And then because you guys were squealing over Attack on Titan season 4,
baby.
I started reading Attack on Titan.
Oh. Well, Anthony, it's not the same. You know?
You're right, it's better.
No, because the anime just hits different.
It just hits different, bro.
Yeah.
So I've been rereading, or I guess reading for the first time, but I'm rereading content that I already know about.
Yep.
So when I first watched Attack on Titan, I got up to the trial of Eren, and it was basically fuck all these people. They're all dumb. I hate this shit.
Because Eren saved the world, why is he being
Yeah,
prosecuted?
why is he being prosecuted? He fucking helped you, dumb bitch.
Same thing with Superman.
Closed up the whole. Yeah, but Superman has the power to just say fuck you. Right?
Technically, so does Eren.
No, not at this point.
Oh.
Not at this
You
point.
mean his Titan form is not a fuck you?
His Titan form is because they show it. I didn't remember this, but it, at least at the beginning, it's not just like Kamen Rider Henshin. It is I do it,
Yeah.
but it saps so much energy that if I'm doing it while I'm weak, I actually lose control.
Okay.
Right, and I'm basically a Titan.
Okay.
Like, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
And so yeah, that just frustrated me to no end. But I'm back there. They plugged up the hole in the fence or in the wall.
Yeah.
They're in a flashback now, I think.
Yeah.
And they just showed a potato girl for the first time again, where the trainee or the captain.
They're in training.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
is she eating while in line?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
What is that? It is a potato, sir. Did you steal a potato? Do you want half? Man, Potato Girl's the best. I love Potato Girl.
Sasha?
Yeah, Sasha's
awesome.
I
I didn't like her at first, but like as the series goes on, I really like Sasha.
Yeah, she's cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just got there and we're getting to the trial.
Yeah.
I'm sure after these flashbacks something will happen because Levi showed up after they plugged the hole, and Levi's like, "The fuck are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Hanging out with a Titan?"
Yeah.
And then like flashback.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see what's there. We'll see what's going on. I forgot how early they mentioned the basement in this show.
That's like the opening
Yeah,
of the show.
the opening of the show is like, I need to get to the basement, dog.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I got the key.
Yeah, I know. And he even tells like the head honcho,
Yeah.
I need to go to the basement.
Yeah.
I just don't know what happens in between to where it takes him so long to get to the basement.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. But
I think what helped me was that I had to look at a map.
like a timeline?
No, like a map of the area.
Oh yeah, because they have like all the outer circles.
Yeah,
yeah.
what I didn't realize, like when I knew Aaron lived on the like edgy most circle,
Mhm.
but I didn't realize like there were steps to go inside,
Mhm.
and I didn't realize like the problem why they couldn't go back is because with that hole open, the outer inner circle.
The outer bubbles, basically.
is full of titans.
Yeah.
And that's something I forgot. Yeah.
So I'm interested to see where it goes. I'm hopefully gonna catch up like by next week.
Yeah.
Because turns out there's not a lot of chapters
Yeah.
in Attack on Titan. There's like 100 something.
Mm.
And I've read more than that in a week.
Wow.
So let's do that. And then yeah, the rest of it has been like keeping up with monthly manga. Kept up Spy X Family, still really good.
Yeah.
What else is good?
Yeah.
The fucking latest Fire Force chapter.
Yeah.
You thought that picture I showed you last week was weird.
Yeah.
Holy moly, this show is awesome.
Okay.
There's some characters in that show, man. There's some characters in that show. That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
Record of Ragnarok continues to be great.
That's the one where it's gods versus humans?
Yes.
Okay.
And you know what they just did?
What?
Zeus was like, "Hey, Buddha, you're a god. You're one of us. I kind of want to fuck up the order. I want you to fight next."
Oh.
And he's like, "Yeah, all right, cool. Yeah, no problem." He gets out onto the field, takes the announcer's Galor horn. "Hey, so I'm gonna fight for the human race."
Oh.
All right, cool. Peace out.
Wow.
Because he was a human, right?
Yeah.
Right, and he ascended. He figured
Yeah.
out the secret to godhood or whatever. And yeah, it's the whole thing of like nobody can tell me what to do
Yeah.
but me.
Yeah.
And it's basically like a fuck you to the gods.
Yeah.
And it's that show's also going places. Kengan.
I want that show to get animated.
It is getting animated.
Oh, is it?
It is. There was a trailer a while ago. I think I showed it to you guys.
Oh, you might have, yeah.
Yeah.
Record of
Ragnarok.
yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait for that shit.
Okay.
And then yeah, there's a whole bunch of shit. Kengan Omega continues to be awesome. One Punch Man still has great art. Horiyama continues to be wholesome as fuck.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, Horimiya. My bad.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. Just chilling. It's the last month of my school. All of the midterm assignments are done,
Okay.
but all the final papers are coming up faster than you think because
Wow.
it ends in March. So
Yeah.
we're getting there, baby.
Yep.
We're almost there. That's it. I think that's my week. I don't know if I did anything else.
Yep.
All right, my new favorite Jav star.
What?
No.
No.
Come on.
Okay, cool. Next week, hopefully we'll be able to talk more about Ghosts of Tsushima.
Or maybe you will. I won't.
I will.
Okay.
I'll definitely talk about it. And if I'm really persistent, I'll also talk about Control. But
And hopefully next week I can
Yeah.
talk about my favorite new Jav star.
oh god.
Welcome to the porn cast.
Wow. But anyways, thanks for listening, guys, and we hope you have a great start to March. And see you next week.
Yo, there's just a website listing Japanese porn stars.